I just spent over $100,000 on inventory and none of it is going to Amazon. Matter of fact, every single dollar is going to Walmart instead. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly why I'm making this massive bet on Walmart right now and why I believe we are at the beginning of the biggest ecom opportunity since Amazon in 2015. The window is closing fast, as all good opportunities do, but luckily there's still time to position yourself for massive profits if you move now. Let me be completely transparent with you. I built a multiple six-figure Amazon business over the past few years. It's been profitable, consistent, and has taught me everything I need to know about e-commerce. But about 6 months ago, I started noticing some concerning trends on Amazon, like increasing competition, shrinking margins, and more restrictions than ever before. That's when I began researching Walmart's marketplace, and after doing a little bit of digging, what I discovered literally made me stop everything and redirect my entire business strategy. Walmart is where Amazon was 7 to 8 years ago, with the fraction of the competition but rapidly growing sales. And that's why I made the biggest inventory investment of my entire career. Over $100,000 in just 10 days exclusively for Walmart. Last month, I was analyzing some product opportunities and I found this one product that sells for $42.99 on Amazon. And after all FBA fees and all that good stuff, we're left with a $7 profit margin. And that exact same product, but on Walmart, $54.99 with a $15 profit per unit sold. That is more than double the profit margin. And no, it's not just that one product. I found this pattern across dozens of other categories. And the reason for this is very simple. Amazon has almost 10 million global sellers on their platform, while Walmart has less than 150,000. That's 65 times less competition fighting for the same customers. And you better believe when I analyzed these numbers, I did all the product research possible, called my suppliers, and placed my purchase orders, which led me to now spending the most I've ever spent in a week's span. This is the same opportunity that early Amazon sellers had in 2015 to 2016, and I'm positioning myself to capitalize on it before everyone else figures it out. But without further ado, I want to go over the biggest reasons why I'm betting big on Walmart right now. Whew, holy crap, Pish. So Walmart is a pretty massive opportunity, sounds like, right? Yeah, I know, 100%. It definitely is. And I want to go over the 5 key reasons as to why I'm betting big on Walmart right now. Number 1, I have to acknowledge their explosive growth trajectory. Walmart's e-commerce platform last year grew over 28%. And you probably don't know this, but that's outpacing Amazon. Walmart as a company are investing billions of dollars into the marketplace infrastructure, and they're actively recruiting sellers. Coming into a brand new market to where they're actively recruiting sellers because they're trying to boost their revenue is the best time to capitalize on the best margins possible. I mean, think about it. They're actively recruiting sellers and they're investing billions of dollars in the marketplace. That means their fees are going to be at an all-time low, considering they want you to come on their platform and sell on their platform. Number 2, and I think this is pretty self-explanatory, but it's significantly less competition. The fact is, yes, Amazon is technically the top dog in the e-com industry. But even though Amazon might have more buyers on the platform, their consumer to seller ratio is not even close to that to Walmart. For almost every product that I've came across and researched on Amazon that have anywhere between 20 to 50 sellers, I reciprocate it right back to Walmart and I can only see 5 to 10 at most. And keep in mind, these 5 to 10 sellers are typically sharing sales, that of which are selling thousands of times a month on Walmart. So with less competition and still on high velocity listings on Walmart, this means more buy box percentage share, meaning as sellers, we're going to be a lot more prone to winning the buy box, a lot more easier compared that to Amazon. And not only just that, we're going to have way better margins as well. Number 3, and this is largely due to the fact that Walmart knows they are on the come up currently, meaning they are having to reinvest back in their business to get more sellers on their platform, and that is having a lower fee structure. You see, Walmart's referral fees average anywhere between 8 to 15% per unit sold, compared to Amazon, which is 8 to 20% as a referral fee. Plus their WFS fees, also known as Walmart Fulfillment Services, which is pretty much FBA, but the costs for those services are way lower than Amazon's. And overall, that's going to be a game changer for scalability in Walmart, considering a lot of these lower ticket products that might have a lower selling price on the platform, you're going to be still profitable on those, considering the platform fees and the fulfillment fees are a lot less compared to Amazon. Number 4, and this is a massive one, easier brand approvals. Now, you don't know how many times I get hit with the questions on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Pish, I can't get ungated on Amazon. What am I doing wrong? What can I do differently to get ungated? Oh my God, like that is the number one question I probably got hit with a million times. And as unfortunate as it sounds, the only thing you can really do when it comes to getting on Amazon is being consistent. Being consistent, obviously having the right documentation to submit, and that's really the only thing you can do for Amazon submissions. And that's not to mention, a lot of these newer sellers hopping on Amazon right now are restricted to a ton of products on Amazon. And when I say restricted, they can't even apply to sell, meaning they simply just cannot sell that brand because Amazon will not allow them to. But funny enough, these brands that you probably cannot sell on Amazon, on Walmart, on the other hand, are practically open to anyone and everyone. And that's as long as you're buying the products authentically, right? And you're submitting the right documentation, of course. And the even better part about this whole submission thing when it comes to getting engaged on Walmart, as you may know for Amazon, you may or may not know this, but Amazon has an automated system. I mean, let me ask you, if you're an existing Amazon seller, you probably have gone through this already. Have you ever submitted something and you got denied instantly? Yeah, and if you didn't know this, that's not a person just hopping on your submission a second after you submit it and denying you right away. That's a robot. Compared to WFS, for example, it's not like Amazon where there's robots. There's actual live customer support, reading and reviewing your documentation, making sure everything is legit. And based on that, you're going to get approved. And as long as you have the right documentation and you're buying the right amount of units that they're asking you to buy, your approval rate on Walmart is going to be exponentially higher compared to that of Amazon. And now to my fifth reason on why I'm betting on Walmart. It's very simple, but it's their momentum that they're having right now. Walmart is growing a lot faster than Amazon Prime was in its early years, which is essentially just like Amazon in its early days, creating a loyal customer base to their specific platform, and in which you're going to shop exclusively from Walmart. Now that I've pretty much laid down everything that I've had to say for Walmart, I'm not completely just putting Amazon down. Matter of fact, I'm still going to be selling on Amazon for years and years to come. But the whole focus point behind everything that I've had to say is simply because the momentum that Walmart has right now, considering they're on their early come up, they're investing back in their business, they're investing billions of dollars, matter of fact, and with low competition rates, lower fees, lower restrictions, I mean, the opportunity is just simply too good to pass up. It's like going to Amazon, like I said, back 10 years ago when it was just fresh off the boat. And to go on top of that, this is all about positioning yourself ahead of the curve. The sellers who get in now and establish themselves before saturation occurs on the platform are the ones who are going to build the biggest businesses in the next 3 to 5 years. This is where you see all those OG Amazon sellers who can sell literally anything on the platform, is because they were grandfathered into it, just like now, but for Amazon. That's why there are OG sellers on Amazon who are doing multiple 8 and 9 figures a year selling brands on the platform, because they came when the time was right and young, just like Walmart is right now. Where Amazon back then didn't have restrictions like they do now. And those sellers have built such a great relationship with Amazon that Amazon trusts them as a seller. Now think of you in that position, but now for Walmart. But with all of that being said, if you want to follow my $100,000 Walmart journey in real time, hit that subscribe button below. I will be documenting literally everything. The wins, the challenges, but more importantly, the exact strategies that I'm going to be using to capitalize on this opportunity. And also follow me on Instagram at ecom, just like my YouTube channel. I'm posting tons of video going over exactly how to scale your Walmart business, as well as updates on how I'm scaling my Walmart business and even my students as well. I share real numbers, product wins, warehouse management, and pretty much behind the scenes content that you guys will not see anywhere else. Stay tuned, because within my next few videos, I'm going to break down exactly how to set up your Walmart account and the exact product research methods that you're going to need to begin to start sourcing winning products for your Walmart business. This is the Amazon Gold Rush 2.0, and I'm bringing you along for the entire ride. Let's get this money.